Hey everybody, welcome in or welcome back to Universal Thoughts. It's Shaikita, and I'm here because I've learned something with the moon and dealing with the new moon and the ruling of every new moon. Um, Basically, there's a certain deity that will rule the moon every month. So every time I find out who it is, I'm gonna come to y'all, let y'all know who it is, what they've done, uh, what they've created, and things like that, because the energy of that deity is what's going to be ruling the moon. So that's what's going to be at play here. Everything about them is going to be intensified, especially during the full moon. That's when it's most potent. So this is just to let y'all know what attitude y'all working with when you're dealing with the moon. Um, Now, starting this moon, tonight's new moon is Tahiti, aka Thoth. Now, he is one of the early gods, and he's a moon god, and he is said to have created himself through speaking himself into existence. There's also this thing that says that he was created from the seed of Haru, the seed of Haru, and the seed of Haru from the forehead of Set. And then there was another one saying that when Haru and Set were in the midst of fighting, I don't know Set's hit that version of his name yet, but when they were in the midst of fighting, the seed of Haru, which is his semen, Set swallowed it. and that's how he was created. And I'm like, that don't make sense if he's an early god. They weren't even around yet because Tahiti had assisted Set with getting getting Ozar back, and also extracting poison from Haru when he was a child. So how it didn't make sense to me, but anyway, he was a husband to Maat, which he is the law to her order. He was also the husband to Nemetowe and Sechet. Yeah, to Sechet. And he's also the father of Sechet. Now, being that his sacred animals are the ibis bird and the baboons, you would see him in visuals as a human with the ibis or baboon head, with the scribe's palette and stylus in his hand. Excuse me, a lunar disc and a crescent over his head, or and a teeth crown, while holding an ankh, which represents life, and a sceptre, which represents power. Or you'll also see him wearing a double crown, which is Upper and Lower Egypt. Now, being that he's the most wisest God, he's the God of wisdom. He also is the mediator of good and evil. He's the scribe of the underworld, which is uh, recording the outcome of the heart once on the scale. He's an interpreter, messenger, advisor, and counselor to the gods. Also the secretary of Ra. Excuse me. He's the protector of anyone handling or spreading knowledge. He measures and records time. He's also the creator of he wrote the Book of the Dead and the Book of Breathings, also attributed to Osset. He's the first to perform a mummification ritual with Anubis for Osset to resurrect Azar. Now, he's credited for creating language and writing, um, which is hieroglyphics, and the Egyptians called, uh, which the Egyptians called Meru Hadar. Yeah, Meru Hadar, which is words of the gods. The art of magic, Egyptian civil and religious practices, philosophy, magic, um, every work of every branch of knowledge, human and divine. He's blessed the people with writing, medicine, mathematics, and science, astronomy, astrology, and theology. Now, the thing with the writing, because something that I saw was that he didn't necessarily think of, like, he didn't create, like, he didn't think of writing. It was his daughter wife, Sachet, but together they developed it to what it is with writing. And then he's the one that actually taught the people how to write. Um, he's also considered the person to create the lunar 365 calendar, because the calendar was originally 360, and it was said that he had gotten to a, a dice game with the moon, and I believe they said that back then the moon was called I bet, which is IABET, and I thought that was funny because he's gambling with the moon. But he won, and he won 5 extra days to add to the calendar. So he won more light of the moon, because I believe it was Newt. Newt was pregnant, but Ra said that she couldn't give birth during their calendar or something like that. So that's when he had he started gambling, playing dice with the moon to get some extra days so she could give birth, and she gave birth on those 5 days. Now that we had went over who he is, he would be ruling the moon for the time of Taurus, basically. From excuse me, today, 4/22, 2020 is the new moon until May 21st, which would be the last day of this moon, going into the next moon, which I believe is Hathor, and that starts May 22nd. Now, you got the new moon, the first quarter, full moon, last quarter. I'm just letting y'all know that he has all of that. His whole moon is his, and so on and so forth for the next. With the full moon being the most potent. Now, saying that, and I really do encourage y'all to look him up yourselves as well. But saying that, I would say that everything that applies to him and his energy is what you take advantage of it, one, and be careful of what you're doing and what you're saying and what you're thinking, because one, he is thought, so watch your thoughts. Two, he is the creator or developer of writing and language, so you need to watch what you say and what you're writing, with your affirmations, and again, he weighs the heart, so you need to be careful with your intent on what you're doing. So that's what I would say, and I think now is the time to really start learning and looking up shit, because one, he is the intellect, he's the wise one. So educating yourself more, especially about who you are, what you're doing, and what's around you, that's most important right now today. And I've noticed, because it seems like it follows the zodiac as well. Like I said, this is Taurus, and after that it'll be Gemini, and then what they told me is it'll be Hathor, and that made me think the Hierophant, and he created hieroglyphics, but the Hierophant and the Lover's card. I just thought that was like, I'm still learning it. Like, this just came to me yesterday, and I'm still learning it. But so far, that's what I've got. That's how it's coming together. But I would say go ahead and look him up some more, and work with his energy, because it's his time right now. So this is just to let y'all know the energy that y'all working with, and so on and so forth for the next new moon, so y'all can know the energy and attitude that y'all are dealing with. So right now we're dealing with a know-it-all. We're dealing with a know-it-all. But yeah, I hope this helped you some type of way. I hope you found something from it. I hope you liked it, for one, as well. I enjoyed doing this. I thought this was pretty dope. But if you did, like, comment, subscribe to the tribe, share if you dare to care, because it's all over here, and we just want to spread that shit. Feel free to look on the channel for other things. There's other content and more content to come. And I hope y'all have a great day. Later.